And you know what? Honestly, that was a good point. That was a good point. So. It's not that I have a big mouth. It's that I forget that it's a secret.
Welcome to Souly for Laughs. I'm your favorite host, JD.
I'm Jojo.
And your girl, Mima.
Girls, I have a question for you.
Dímelo.
What do you consider snorkeling? Like, what do you think snorkeling consists of?
Like, wait, snorkeling on vacation?
Yeah, like if you went to go snorkeling on vacation.
It means you have on a mask, an apparatus, and you're
underwater, going to the coral reefs
and you look at
some
animals
fishes.
And life underwater.
Now, do you think you need to know how to swim?
No, because I don't know how to swim and I've been snorkeling.
Thank you very much. Fuck you. Fuck, I can't curse. I'm going to have to bleep that out. I'm trying to avoid it for the first couple minutes.
First one.
So the algorithm.
First 30 seconds.
Wait. Go back.
No, I'm not going back.
So snorkeling, like on vacation?
So first of all, they make you wear a vest anyway.
Yeah, like a little floaty.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
So
the whole thing.
My boy told me that he goes, so what do you do? Just dip yourself in the water? I'm like, bro, all you need to do is have that stupid fucking thing on with the tube, stick your head in the water
and look down
and look at whatever the hell you're looking at.
Yeah, make sure that the funnel isn't going underwater because then you're gonna get water in your mouth.
I don't need to know how to swim to snorkel.
The whole point of because the whole point of them giving you a vest, it's not just because you don't know how to swim, it's so you can stay above water.
Right.
So that way you can keep floating and have the thing above water.
You know how to swim. I wouldn't say you're like a pro swimmer, but I could
defend myself a little bit
against the water.
How do you think?
But I'm not a great swimmer.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Muggsy.
Hey, Muggsy!
For putting the stickers out
You're
with the
a real
QR
one.
code.
You really are a
real
real
one for
one.
that. We appreciate it. So yeah, speaking about snorkeling, right? When I went on vacation to DR with Jasmine, I ended up ruining the last 2 days of my vacation, at least. Well, hers too, because obviously
Of course, she cares about you. If you're not good, she's not
We
good.
went snorkeling, and around this time, there was... Oh, no, you were there for that, right? When I needed to get the Pepto-Bismol? Or was it just me and Jasmine?
I feel like you always get the shits when we're on vacation.
No. It was just that one. It was just that one.
Oh, bubble
trip.
guts,
Didn't you get the shits in Jamaica?
No.
No.
I remember you getting sick, though, so it must have been...
No, I didn't.
DR.
Oh, yeah, well, I was about to say I didn't get sick in Jamaica.
Okay, but I remember you...
Jasmine got to Jamaica sick.
Yes, that's
Like,
what it
she was
was.
sick the
When,
first-
when we
And then
got there,
us
she
all
was sick.
when we came back.
So we went to DR around the time where the stupid brown seaweed was all over the place. So we went
I hate
out
that
and we went snorkeling, and like I said, I'm not the greatest swimmer, but there's mad waves.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get back to the ship or the boat, and I swallowed some water.
Oh, big mistake.
Oh,
Wait,
big mistake.
Was that when we were fighting for our life against the current?
Yes, that you were there.
That the girls were faster than the guys, but we were struggling.
Yes, you were there.
We were going against the current to get back to the boat, bro. It felt like 3 hours.
Yes,
It felt like 3 hours?
It was rough.
I was like, just keep swimming,
Or I'm gonna die.
Right.
So I'm over here like, and I go under, and then the wave comes back up, and I'm like,
that shit was the worst.
right? So I drank water. I swallowed some of that stupid ass ocean water.
Salt water.
We get back to the room, and my stomach,
Bubble guts.
bro. I felt so bad because I went to the bathroom, and now the whole room smelled like brown
Shit?
seaweed. No, it smelled exactly.
shit?
Which that seaweed smells disgusting.
Yeah.
It smelled exactly like the seaweed. It
Yeah.
was so
Shit.
bad. But I showered like 20 times that day because I use the bathroom. I hop in a shower.
Dito.
So we needed Pepto-Bismol. Like we needed something to calm
Was
my
your butt
stomach
on
down.
fire?
Yeah, I bet.
No, it actually
No?
wasn't because I was drinking so much water that it was basically just
Water?
It was just water.
I guess
right?
the toilet paper
But it
was
still
soft.
hurts though.
It does.
Wiping so much, it kind of.
So that's why I was just jumping in the shower.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's where you get the burns.
He was just using
because
his
you
hand.
wipe too much.
Nasty.
Yeah.
No, I was going in the shower.
Yeah.
And use your hand.
Okay, so
Well, I was out here
showering.
like this.
Turn over more so we could get do it all the way around so we get more views.
I'm not doing that
Jojo,
every fucking.
take one for the fucking team.
I'm twice already.
Yo, do it for the pod, bro.
Do it for the pod.
Do it for the gram. I ain't gonna do it.
They're gonna be like, look at that green apple. God damn. So then we needed Pepto-Bismol, and obviously They don't have it at they didn't have it in the resort, so we sent one of the concierge out to get it for us.
And if they did have it in the resort, it was going to be like $50.
No, it was $30. It was
Shit's
they charged us.
crazy.
Now, don't mind you, they could have charged me $100 and I was gonna pay for that shit
Right.
because I
you need
needed
it.
something.
This is why I always bring Pepto Bismol with me.
which after that, Jasmine has always packed Pepto
If it's one thing my mom taught me, always bring all that shit. Pepto Bismol,
I should.
Advil,
Yeah.
fucking Midol, all kinds of shit. So when I pack, like I always have everything.
Yeah, we know. That I'd be like, I forgot this. I'm sure JoJo has one.
Double-sided tape, I got it.
Me and you have been on vacation, Cancun, DR, Jamaica 3 times, and so have we. 3
and
times.
Oh,
Poconos.
the Poconos.
No, but
I mean, I'm not
don't
talking about
consider- I don't
outside.
consider that vacation. I consider.
But
that
we
a
were
little
in a house
weekend.
together.
Yeah, it was a weekend getaway.
Yeah.
It's not vacation.
No.
I consider vacation like getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
The Poconos is an hour drive.
But
It was
yeah,
a fun
but we were
time.
together.
Yeah.
That's
It was a
the point.
staycation, but
yeah.
whatever. Back to snorkeling.
So
Oh,
yeah.
wait. It was just to say that you got the shits from it.
No, that time I did, but my boy said that you can't snorkel if you don't know how to swim, and he's
That's
full
not
of
true.
shit.
Bro, all you
No.
gotta do is put the goggles on and float above water.
Yeah.
Your
With the
eyes
vest
just
on.
have to be in the water with the
Exactly.
goggles.
Thank you. I
the
told him I
vest.
was like, it's not fucking scuba diving.
That's
I'm
what
not
he's thinking.
going.
Nah, scuba diving.
You have to swim.
Yeah.
you
you
need to
gotta swim.
swim.
So yeah.
I mean, with snorkeling, you can just float on top of the water, but you can easily kick your legs with that little safety shit you got.
Yeah, you could doggy paddle.
Right.
Yeah, because you're wearing a
Like,
vest.
get the fuck out of
Right.
here.
Well, I usually have the.
Moon
It
pie.
looks like the lifeguard things that is just like a band, and you just clip it around you. But
Yeah.
it's the same thing as a vest. but
Yeah, it
it's just
depends
not a vest.
on what the boat has.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of vacations, we motherfucking need one.
Yeah, we do.
Well, the only time.
Enough is enough.
Well, the only time we go on vacation is when Jasmine gets drunk and just books a vacation on the
Guess
spot,
what?
which you guys tried to convince her to do last time we
Guess
were at your
what?
house.
we weren't.
Your
Yes, you
son,
were.
First of all, she's not the only one that gets drunk and books vacations.
and your son's
It's the three of
graduation
us.
party is coming up, and guess what? She's gonna be drunk and reckless.
We're not booking any vacation.
Not we, her.
No.
No, I just
No,
love it
no.
because when you guys come, like when we're together and it's just us three, and then you guys come. It's usually when you guys are like a poker night or some shit, and then you guys come upstairs like, babe, we booked a vacation, and Chris is like, what do you mean we booked a vacation? Like, yeah, we're going to Jamaica, and then Juan's like, what? I just put it on the card. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah. No, not
Good
this year.
times.
Not this year. Maybe next year.
No, probably definitely next year.
No, I'm not doing. I will cancel that booking.
No,
so quick.
definitely next year, not this year.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm-
There's too much going on. We got
Yeah.
prom,
I want to do stuff
graduations.
inside the States, but we do have some good times together on vacation.
We do.
Well, there's a lot of good times on
There are.
vacation.
What's one of your favorite stories?
Shit, I got.
Or you know what? Just tell all of them.
You're just gonna sit
Let's
there.
go
and
around.
I will say, I feel like the one that it sucks that JoJo wasn't there, but we would have pissed ourselves crying. We were on vacation. It was like 6 of us, maybe. Not the only couple there was Juan and
Yeah.
his wife. I was single. I brought my girlfriend with me, and then 2 males that were friends of ours. Right. We're in DR having a good time. We're in the pool, maybe day 2 or something.
Yeah.
And there's this cute guy in the pool. Both me and my girl are single. He resembled like Pop Smoke, almost like
To the T.
identical, bitch. The braids and everything.
I thought that was Pop
he
Smoke's
knew-
ghost, bro.
Well, you know Tupac's still alive. So no, I'm just kidding.
He's in Cuba.
He was cute, whatever. He also knew what he was doing because he had the whole Pop Smoke vibe.
And the
He
voice.
knew. Somebody
there's-
told him.
that he was like one of them Drake niggas that look like Drake and be acting like Drake. Cornball. Anyway, we didn't know he was a cornball until we met him. So Juan is next to us. I'm like, Juan, he's kind of cute, right? Juan's bitch ass goes over to the nigga
Hold
and
on.
says,
Yo, my girls think
my
you're cute."
friends, my girls think that you're cute. So of course the nigga comes over to us. He's talking to me and my fucking
They're
homegirl.
single. We're on vacation.
Right.
Girl.
He was trying to be a wingman.
So he asked us.
And I'm a good wingman because that man came over. Like
Okay.
he did. He came over. He's talking to them.
I'm gonna try to make this story short because it's long. Because he was with us for a couple days at this point.
We
right?
got a lot of time. Don't worry about it.
So he comes over to us and he's asking us what we do. My homegirl at that time worked at a school of nursing. He said, "What's that?" he could not comprehend school of nursing for nothing. So we asked him what he does. He
in the
says
streets.
He said he's a personal trainer first, right? 5 minutes later, he's like comfortable. We're not like the most proper girls. He thought that we were like proper. So he told us he was a personal trainer. 5 minutes later, he goes, yeah, I told you I was a personal trainer, but I'm just outside.
Yeah. My man said, I'm outside. Like, literally, like, that was his job.
Yes.
His job was being
verbatim,
outside.
Yes.
So I asked him, I'm like, oh, so who you here with? He goes, nah, I came by myself. My boy just died. I needed some time for myself, whatever, right? Boom. Cool. It's time for breakfast, whatever. Now, mind you, no one invited this man to breakfast.
No, wait. Juan is getting ahead of himself. That same day, we chat this man up a little bit. He ends up, somebody invited him to have lunch with us.
Maybe he overheard.
From the pool.
No, it was somebody in our group.
Yes.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
Not us or Jasmine. It was one of the other ones. Or it was one of the guys. It had to be one of the guys.
So we're having lunch, after the pool, we're all a little tipsy. He gets a FaceTime call, answers the call. It's from some girl. And he says, like, yeah, these people don't even know if I'm the type that be killing couples on vacation.
Oh my God! Why would somebody say that out loud?
And that's what the girl says. Like, oh my God, you're retarded. Why would you say that?
Yo,
Everybody was quiet.
We're sitting there like
that's like a terrible joke.
What?
It's a really bad joke.
We don't know you.
I was only scared
your boy just got killed
because I'm the only couple. Mima's single,
but
her friend is single.
Yeah.
The guys are single.
Yeah.
So,
but it did look like couples because it was three guys and three girls, right? Whatever. We're all like, oh, that's super weird. The next day, we're out to breakfast. Somehow, this man just shows up again. Right. So we already have like this. He's
bad vibe.
You say his name and then he
shows
pops up. He's
like
somehow
Beetlejuice,
there.
bro.
No, bitch, like fucking Candyman. Like that's
Pop Smoke.
That was his nickname for the trip. It was like Candyman because he wouldn't be nowhere around, and then you look and he was there. And I was scared, and we were all tipsy.
Put it this way: we went to the game room, like the game hall, right? Yeah. Or the sports bar.
Yeah, the sports bar.
And we're playing pool, right? We're chilling, whatever. We look out the window. This man is standing at the window like this. Just watching us.
He's
just watching us, right? So then this was one of the funniest parts from the trip. Like this shit became a fucking text all the time. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, to her homegirl, I'm like, yo, I think he wants you. She said, me.
The funniest part is because the whole time I thought he was more interested in me, right?
Nah.
And then when we're at the bar, he goes to my homegirl. He's like, "What's up with you?" In front of him, she goes, "Me."
Yeah. Yo, that shit had me in tears.
And then I was like, he picked you to be his next victim.
Yo, that had me in tears, bro.
Yo,
like that. The fact that the weirdest thing was like, forget the joke, right? Like, forget the I'm here to kill couple. I kill couples on vacation. Okay, cool, whatever. Ha ha ha. So what if I was walking around with a knife after that? He the standing at the glass, just staring at us while we were in there playing pool. Was like from a movie. Yeah, it was like from a because then you look. He's not there no more.
Yo, I have videos.
He's like single black male.
I have videos where I was trying to
single white female. The movie.
Yeah. I was trying I was trying to record him. By the time I took out my camera, he was gone.
Yeah. Like I'm not joking when I said we looked. He was there. We looked again. He wasn't there no more.
Low-key was giving like spooky vibes, but we were all tipsy as drunk, and we were just dying laughing. But low-key, all a little scared. Well, besides the men, but I was scared.
Yo, it was that same trip where the girl from the resort, one of the chicks that worked there, right?
The entertainers or whatever.
She was trying to get some. So one of my boys she could tell that he was on the thirstier side, right? So she started sending him like pictures of herself. She sent him the one video of her playing with her shit with
both of them was a little on the thirstier side, the boys.
Yeah, but one of them was
more thirsty.
Way more, right? So my other boy has a big heart, so she was playing on his heartstrings. So my one boy's getting pictures of her playing with herself. The other one's getting pictures of her daughter.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, we don't make enough money here.
God.
Whatever. So he comes to me, he goes, yo, Juan, I think she's trying to play us. Because now they're together, so we're like, he showed everybody the fucking video, right? So he goes, yo, I think she's trying to play us, because why does he get her pussy and I get the sob story about the daughter? I was like, because she could tell that you have a big heart and you're nice. She knows that he just wants to hit.
Yeah. Neither of them ended up fucking her.
Ended up hitting anyway, but
why? Because of her? Because of them?
She was not really that attractive. I will say that. And
it was because of them.
She was not that attractive. Also,
you should have ran a train on.
That's
her.
why we said they were thirsty. They were fucking thirsty.
Damn.
And honestly, I don't put that past them.
You want a tip? Here's 2 tips.
I don't put that past them either.
Running a train.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. The DR. My sister's wedding.
I wasn't there.
Till this day, the best wedding I've been to. Sorry to everybody else's wedding that I've been to, but by far the best wedding I've ever been to. One, there was a destination wedding, 100 people.
Everybody showed up.
Everybody showed up, which is crazy in itself, right?
Yeah, because not everybody showed up.
So the whole resort is basically us.
The wedding venue.
Fire.
Like it was fire. Like friends and family, the pool, the club, everything was just. It was just family and friends. Like, there was like a couple. Obviously, there's other people there, but it was like we were the majority, right? Yeah. Man, I got so drunk for her wedding night. Now I wasn't like I didn't get out of control or nothing like that. Like
you just walking around with a hard dick. That's it.
So
Juan was ready.
She had ordered Henny,
one in the clip.
right? She had ordered Henny because like they filled the bar with Henny because a lot of us drank Henny. So I told the guy.
So everybody had aggressive dick.
So I told the guy, right? So I told the guy, I'm like, listen, when you see my cup empty, just fill it back up. Mind you, I'm pouring doubles, right?
That's dangerous.
It is dangerous. Right. So I'm standing in line. We're waiting to go in. Like me and my homegirl are doing. We were the couple, so we're going in. I chug it real quick. Like I took the double shot, so that way I don't have the thing. Bro, I'm getting ready to walk in. My man sees the cup in my hand. Whoop! Another double shot. So now I took another one. We go in. We do our thing. We're dancing. Blah blah blah. It's shot after shot after shot. By the end of the night, I have my glass in my hand and I'm walking to the bathroom.
He comes out of nowhere, out of the woodworks.
And I can't. There was. Oh. And I can't grab the knob. Like the knob.
You know it hits you when you go to the bathroom.
The knob is moving. Like the door had a moving knob, right? So Mason is, Dad, are you okay?
Mason's watching this fucking tomfoolery.
So my dad comes from the side and grabs a cup and he's like, all right, Dad, you're fine.
Yeah, tú terminaste.
I don't remember getting back to my room. There's plenty of pictures of one of my boys passed the fuck out on the middle of the walkway.
Oh my God. That sounds like a great time.
it was amazing. I had two of my friends met at that wedding and are now married with children. Oh. So that was fire. Like they found love at love. Yes.
Did she catch the bouquet?
Everything from no. Oh. So the person that caught the bouquet, right? I have the story with her was she ended up walking back from. Now she was already like linked up with this dude there, so she had ended up walking back from the
venue.
Yes, from the reception, right, back to her room, barefoot. In the morning, she sends a picture of footprints on the bed because she was hopping on his shit on her feet, but her feet
were so dirty.
Yo, her feet were black.
Oh my God.
Till this day, anytime I see a picture of dirty feet, I send it to her. And she knows exactly what it is that's going on.
Not there being footprints like this.
Yes, straight up footprints like this. Mega knees.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Mega knees. No, that like the sheer amount of just love that was at the resort, like because of like I said, it was just family and friends. The vows, like my brother-in-law said his vows in English, and because my family is Spanish, he learned how to read them in Spanish and recited them in Spanish. Man, I was crying. I'm standing like that. Damn, like,
I love that for Maria.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
I like them together.
That was beautiful. Shout out to you two. You guys know I love you.
Plus, you know what? When you have that much love in one place, it speaks volumes on you.
Yes.
On who you are. Yeah. When you have that many good people and
around
good vibes, and you know, it speaks on who you are.
Yeah, everyone and it's good. Everyone there got along with each other. Like it was just a vibe. Like it was just family. Like it was fire. The other trip to DR, the one that you went to, was the one where we met bad bitch Bethany.
Oh, that
who
was
wanted
a good
us
one.
all to go back to her room
And surprise her husband.
Bro,
and surprise her husband.
I feel like
Swingers.
she was definitely setting us up for a swing party.
Fuck yeah.
We were chilling outside, and this wasted white girl comes over, and she was funny. She was entertaining for a little bit until she pissed Jason off.
Some.
Yeah, to some of us.
She was like,
She was funny to me.
"Damn, you're red."
Yeah. That was fucked up.
I thought it was
pissed
funny.
him off.
That he was mad the entire time
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
Because he was just staring at her like this dumbass.
Yeah, he was pissed.
And she was saying. It got to a point where it was like, all right, bitch, keep it fucking moving.
Well, she was talking about like
girl,
she's a
you've been
good
here for
person.
20
Yeah,
minutes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
how she had a baby and she's insecure and she lives by
Yes.
herself in Colorado.
She was
and-
definitely lonely.
Yeah.
I did feel that.
Yeah, but she was.
that-
Her husband isn't as fun as
Yeah.
It's
She's
because
like-
we
she's like,
kept
"Ooh."
asking her questions,
Yeah.
which made her keep opening up, and then we're like, all right, why the fuck is she not leaving?
Well, no, because you know what it was. For a second there, I'm like, I started to feel bad.
Yeah.
Because for a second there, I'm like, damn, this woman is on vacation. Her husband's
herself.
asleep.
She's out here by herself.
Yeah, she's out here by herself.
Yeah.
Like. The fact that what if she was walking to the beach to go drown or something, and we
Yeah.
just stopped her, and
Yeah.
because that's what it was
Yeah.
giving me. It was giving I'm not really happy right now.
Oh, she
Yeah.
was 100% not happy.
That's what I'm saying, right? But the fact that you're trying to invite us back to your room,
She's like, oh, I have a good idea, guys. It would be so funny.
And wasn't her husband in like the military or something?
and
Yes.
that was the joke.
He was in the
'Cause at the time,
military.
the IRS
He was like-
that's when I was going through the shit with the IRS,
Yeah.
and everybody was like, "Yo, Juan, he's a special agent. They send him out here to get you.
got your ass.
Got your ass. Give us our money."
She was like, oh my God, it'd be so funny if you guys just come into our room and surprise him. And I was like,
Random people.
That's not funny.
Naked?
That's not funny.
It
I
could
don't
have
think.
also been a setup for robbery. She could very well be playing that drunk role.
But no, I don't know because there was too many of us.
It was way too many.
It
of
was
us.
Chris.
You know, if there's a room full of niggas with
Chris
guns,
isn't small.
Chris-
Jason isn't small.
Yeah,
I'm not
and
small.
all you need is two guns.
Derek isn't
Juan.
small.
Derek wasn't small.
None of us were small.
No,
So
that was a
there's
bad.
No
okay,
way.
that was a bad idea.
You don't need to be small when there's a gun. Whether you're big or small, a gun is...
All right, so you got 7 people to walk into a room, right? You got one person with a gun.
We don't know if there was one person. That's what I'm saying. We don't know if there was one. We don't know if any of what she was saying is
You
true.
gotta
I'm
say,
walking
all right,
in there hard and ready.
I'm
What's
not
up?
saying that
You got to think like a criminal. You're gonna go for the weak people. You're not gonna go for people that look strong.
Yeah, you're not going for a strong group.
You don't want to take chances on
It's
what
like,
if one of these dudes will fucking.
It was like Jeffrey Dahmer. He never went for the strong big dude. He always went for the small.
the twinks.
The twins.
Yeah, but if he was drugging people, it don't matter if you're big or small.
Yeah, but it's harder to carry a 250-pound dude
That's true.
than it is to carry a
Some
125-pound
crazy
dude.
people like to challenge.
You know what
but
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like that's
Bad
just,
bitch Bethany BBB. We also gave her that
Yeah, we
nickname
gave her that name.
to
Bad
boost
bitch
to
Bethany.
boost her
confidence.
self-esteem.
because we were like, you look good. Which she
Right.
didn't look
She
bad.
wasn't a bad looking.
She wasn't a bad looking girl.
I think she
definitely
was
wasted.
in her postpartum. Just had a baby. Her husband's not making her feel.
Her whole
beautiful.
life was a disaster, though.
I don't.
Now that I think about
I don't
it.
remember what she looks like. To be honest
either.
with you, I just remember her
I
being
just
a
know
white
that she
should've
girl.
took a
wasn't
selfie
terrible
with her.
looking. That's
I said we should have took a selfie with her.
we should have. We didn't. We didn't think about that.
Yeah,
think about
we
that.
didn't. But she gave you her address in Colorado.
Yeah, she's wild.
Yeah,
Wow,
she said come visit.
She said if we're ever
Yeah,
there.
she said if we ever go to Colorado, here's my address, come visit me.
I didn't write it down.
Which is another thing. Why would that be robbery? Why would you be trying to rob us?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Who willingly shares
What
their
were they
address?
gonna rob?
Who willingly shares their address?
Yeah, but what are they gonna rob?
I don't give a fuck.
First
You're
of
at a
all, we didn't look
resort.
like
I don't
we had
even
money.
put my apartment number when I order shit. Like, I'm not.
You're at a resort. Like, what do you?
There's always people where ulterior motives,
Rob the pussy.
especially in resorts.
And
There's
the ass
people that get
pussy.
robbed. But
Do you guys trust the safes
no,
in resorts?
the safe, I don't trust it.
So what do you do with your personal stuff? Like, what do you do with your?
I hide it.
I keep it in my luggage and hide it
Yeah.
in my luggage.
Oh,
Put it with
Is
my
it
makeup.
is
or
it
something.
any better? No.
they're gonna just take the luggage.
Yeah.
They just take the whole bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's funny because you don't really be. I don't really think about shit like that, right? Because I'll put my shit in the safe, and obviously they have ways to reset the saves. Like they have to.
That's
right?
why I'm saying it's not.
But you kind of just have to trust that the person that's this. But this is why I also always leave a tip on the pillow.
A big tip.
Yeah, I always leave a tip on the
beginning.
pillow.
Well, not big tip,
Yeah.
but $20 for the first day.
It depends on where you are. $20 is a
and
lot.
They'll take care of you.
Well, DR is decent. Jamaica,
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yes, is a lot. The exchange rate over there is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How about the fact that we went to Jamaica and then we were super surprised when it was dark at 5:30 because our
Because
dumbasses.
we're fucking assholes, bro.
Because our
All
dumbasses
right, so this is
forgot that
this is
the
what
sun sets
so-
at the same time over there.
We were not
So we
that
went
fun.
we went to
That
Jamaica
time.
in November, right? We completely forgot that Jamaica is still in the same hemisphere as New Jersey.
Didn't forget. We just didn't even
No.
think about it.
We didn't think about it.
No, I forgot. I didn't think about it. Exactly.
But yeah,
we forgot to think
we
about
didn't
it.
think about it. Like-
we didn't think about it. We forgot that just because it's dark in New Jersey at fucking 6:00 doesn't mean that it's not dark in Jamaica. They're like they're like right here
Yeah.
in the same hemisphere. So we're in Jamaica, and first of all, we
And
went.
it wasn't even that hot.
No, it wasn't that
We
hot.
got to the
number
pool
one.
at 3, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't that hot, number one. Number two, it was also still hurricane season.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the end of it.
They were about to yo that night when we were at dinner,
And
fucking
the
blow.
pool was fucking freezing because the night before we got there, they had emptied the pool out because they had a big storm and they had a lot of shit in it.
Yeah.
So they emptied the pool, and when we got there, they were still refilling the pool, and the water was fucking cold.
Yeah, it was
and
cold
then
as
we're
hell.
looking up and we're like,
And it was kind of chilly.
Why is it getting dark
Where
at
the fuck is the sun?
5:15?
I'm fucking cold. My body that's in the pool is cold. My body that's outside the pool is cold.
it was
I'm
still half empty.
what the fuck? The water was
Freezing.
cold and it's windy outside.
Yeah, bro.
freezing, and we're like, yo, every single one of us on that was there on that vacation
And that was a big
like,
ass group.
why is it getting dark so early? And we're like, bro, just because we're in Jamaica in the Caribbean doesn't mean that the sun isn't
Yo,
the same
as soon
sun.
as that clicked in my head, I was like, wow, we're stupid.
We're fucking
Like,
dumb. We
who-
thought that New Jersey is like, oh, 6:00, the sun's down. Jamaica,
Right, you know,
8:30.
because you're on vacation and you're like, fuck New
We
Jersey.
think they get the sun all fucking
Fuck
day.
Jersey. We're in the Caribbean. We
Right.
chilling, man.
Fucking dumb.
That just-
Overcast. It was a lot of overcast.
Yeah. I don't
Because
even
like I
think
said,
I
it
got
was
that.
We had fun though.
it was a good time,
We,
bro.
It's always a good time.
Except for the fact that, like, I've been on vacations with a group of friends, and obviously, like, when you know everybody, it's cool. Going on vacation with people that you don't really know and you try to mesh friends group is.
Well, and you don't vibe because
That's what I'm saying. Like, the vibe was not. Like, I was like, why are you here?
It was
That was the trip that my man surprised me on.
oh yeah.
We were dating for like 2 months. Invited him to come to Jamaica. He said he couldn't make it because of work. Somehow he conspired and ended up
He conspired
in
with
Jamaica.
Juan.
And it's so funny because the day that he came, when he showed up, I'm like sitting down and I'm looking at this white man
with a mask.
With a mask on.
With a face mask.
And
with a
very
lime,
bright.
with a lime green
Yes, very
outfit.
It was like matching
Right.
button up top and shorts.
That was a
and
very- I have a
and a
video.
bucket hat, right?
So
and
he's
I'm
walking
like,
towards me. I'm like, who the fuck is this white man? I'm like, you're already in a resort. Why do you have the mask on?
bro, first of all, the fact that this is how my brain works, right? Juan didn't tell anyone. He didn't tell the girls because he thought that we were gonna fuck up. And you know what? Honestly, that was
Yes,
a
you
good
have a
point.
big
That was a
mouth
good point.
sometimes, so.
It's not that I have a big mouth. It's that I forget that it's a secret.
Nigga, that's what having a big mouth is.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not having. It's
You
like
have an
purposely.
open faucet.
It's like.
You just.
It's like no, it's forgetting that it's and then me saying.
Juan, are you
something
going
like,
to your
"Oh,"
surprise birthday party?
It's like, oh my god, I'm so excited
there
for
was a lot
Jason
of
to get
people-
here.
At one point, everybody knew besides the strangers that were
Yeah,
there.
so Chris winds up telling, because Juan tells him, because Juan gets Chris to go with him to go meet, I forgot what it was. You guys went together, and then Chris comes back. He's like, "Oh, Jason's here," and I'm like, "Oh
Jasmine
my god!"
knew.
I'm like, "Oh my god, for real?" So literally, he's like, Jason is on his way here. 15 minutes later, we're in like this spot of the pool where, if you're not part of our group, you're really not gonna come walk towards where we were.
Because you wouldn't fit.
No, not because you wouldn't fit, like literally where we
There,
were in
yeah.
the corner,
We had, like, a whole bunch of chairs and shit.
yeah, and there was no reason for you to come there unless you
Right.
knew us, right? So that's how my brain works. I completely forgot that Jason was coming, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And why is he walking this way? Because he had the bucket hat, he had the fucking face mask,
Yeah.
and I'm like, who is this with this fucking outfit? And he's white as fuck,
Yeah.
no fucking tan.
That's my man.
And then he took it off, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot Jason is coming.
It was almost like that color, but maybe
Yeah.
a little more darker that he had on. But yeah, that was super cute. I've never had anybody do that.
It was cute. I like
It was very thoughtful.
It was very.
It was very thoughtful.
I'm surprised he got away with it because I feel like I pick up on, little context clues and shit. But that day he was like, "Oh, I forgot to charge my phone last night, so my phone's about to die."
And then no,
because that would explain why he wasn't answering.
no more than
right?
10 minutes later, they're gone.
Bro,
And Mima was walking a little funny on the way back to dinner.
First of all,
you guys kept. First of all,
let's
they
talk
were
about
late
how I
to every
upgraded-
fucking dinner.
let's talk about how I went rooming with one of the girls that went. We upgraded our motherfucking room for me to end up leaving that motherfucking room to go to my man's room. Had I known, I would have never upgraded my room.
Hold on, though. Which room was better?
His room was better.
All right, then.
But the
but you
point
still had
is,
to pay.
exactly. I upgraded the room before I knew that he was going to be there.
She paid the difference.
Why y'all upgrade the room?
Because somehow
You guys
ended
were
up
in the other
Oh,
side.
you were in the
Yeah,
sister
you were
resort.
in the
That's
other
right,
side.
That's
and
right.
we thought we were gonna have access,
Yes,
but then
but
they
you
ended up
didn't.
saying like, no,
Yeah,
we're not.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we had to upgrade our room in order
Yeah.
to be with you guys.
Broke,
Yeah.
broke shit. You know what I'm saying?
For nothing. We could have just left home. No, it's because I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go, and then last minute, I think the girl was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go too," and then
Yeah.
Well, that's why you guys wound up.
going and rooming together.
And then she was left all alone.
Esa fue la única razón
Which
que
is
ella
great.
estaba ahí, anyways. Era para ti.
right.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Yeah.
She want to put some flakes on you. It's like, no.
stupid. Besides that, it was
Oh, and what about me fucking
feeling
smoking?
feelings.
Yeah, feeling feelings. Tell the story. When we were at the
Feeling
bar.
feelings, no, bro.
I was seeing
All
colors.
right, just to give you some background on who our co-host is. She's a very empathetic person. When she smokes weed, highly hypersensitive, empathetic.
everything.
If that's a word.
It is.
So whatever, we're in Jamaica. We get some weed somehow.
Somehow.
way.
Shit's everywhere.
Yeah,
Shit's everywhere.
Went in Jamaica, smoked some weed, right? I swear like I'm talking to the audience right now. I'm just looking at the mic. So she's already an empathetic. She smokes some weed. We're in a big group of people that are not one friend group. So it's random people meshed together.
Oh, God.
She put the trip together. It was for her man's birthday. and she felt all this pressure to make sure everybody was
having a good time.
Was having a good time and feeling okay and all this extra shit when the vibes were clearly off, right? I don't even know what the fuck you were doing. Honestly, I don't know if you were
staring at us.
I was
just
high.
quiet.
She was staring at all of us.
Just like,
and she goes, and she's staring at us, and she's like,
I think she thought
and
she was reading our minds.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. And she
Because
keeps
I
going,
fucking
and she,
was.
And she keeps going, I don't know.
I was high for 2.5 days,
I don't
bro.
know.
That's
I
that
was like,
Jamaican
I'm like, what's
weed.
wrong with you? She goes, you guys are just like, no one's having a good time. I'm like, yes, it's fine. Like, don't worry. The problem, you know what the problem was, right? You had us who obviously are very comfortable with each other, right? And then you had one dude who said 2 words the entire time.
Respectfully, I don't even think the men were the issue. There was
No, listen.
because they were pretty easygoing.
No, but listen, right? The one dude didn't say shit the entire trip. Like, he didn't talk to nobody. He was just...
Well, he was a friend of the friend that was
Yes,
there.
but he was just there.
Yeah.
Right? Chill guy.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm
Quiet.
saying? Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, whatever. He was just quiet.
Yeah.
So, like, there was no interactions. He was just there. Mm-hmm. The other dude was practically in love with the one girl. And it was just a constant, like...
Mouse and... what's
like,
that?
Yeah, cat and mouse, where it was like she would say something and he's like, "Oh, me too. Oh, you like that song? Oh, me
And
too." What do you wanna-
she was clearly not interested.
Yes.
But she might have been liking the attention a little bit.
So she's not interested, and it just made for like and you know me. Now I'm firing jokes because it's like I like to.
Make situations worse.
No, it's not that I like to make situations worse.
No,
I'm one
he
of those
jokes.
people. I'm one of those people that's like, okay, I'm gonna make a
but
joke to
Juan
see if
can
we could.
see that somebody is upset and still push.
Hold on.
That fucking button.
But not that vacation. He didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yes, I was.
They fucking threatened
Oh,
to
yeah.
slice his throat. Somebody threatened to slice Juan's throat.
Yeah, but that. It wasn't because
He was
of
pushing
what
her.
he was saying. No, because that person is very
And Juan knows that, and he was
very
still pushing
defensive.
Yeah, and I
but
kept
he was
pushing.
he was being, for me, because I know Juan. It wasn't over the top. He
Yeah,
was being regular
it wasn't
jokey.
over. It wasn't.
Oh, no,
over the top.
I wasn't being.
But your regular jokey way didn't rub that person the right way.
Yeah.
Because they're boring.
Yeah. Well, to each his own. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's the truth. Like you know me. There's another friends that you have that I told you straight up. I'm like, yo, don't ever book anything with them again. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna, if I can't, like, I hate having to tiptoe around shit or feel like.
I don't like having issues on vacation.
Oh, and that's another thing.
neither.
Or like just
Enjoy
like,
your
if
time.
If you're not going to vibe with the group, then don't vibe with the group. If you're just going to vibe with the one person in the group, you're just gonna throw the entire vibe off.
Right.
And
I did that vacation for my man.
Yeah.
And
It was about him.
I am not going to, if he doesn't want to do something, it was his 40th birthday. If he doesn't want to do something, I'm not going to leave him to go do something. Like, not because I need to be with him, because, that's not how I am.
Yeah.
But, like, it was the one day.
He's not like that either.
Yeah, he's not like that either. Like, if I want to go play volleyball with you guys, and Jasmine's the same way, and he doesn't feel like going, and he wants to chill in the pool.
Well, I leave Jasmine at the pool.
They'll
every
chill
vacation.
in the pool. But I
go play volleyball. I love playing volleyball.
Me too. And Chris does too. So he'll come and he'll play with us. But like, I don't have to be with him. But it was the one day in Jamaica. Like I said, it was overcast. The fucking sun was shining. We were by the pool. And I'm like, finally, we have a day with no fucking clouds. I don't want to go shopping for souvenirs.
No.
I'm not bringing anything back for anyone because these souvenirs, number one, overpriced, and number two, they wound up being in a fucking landfill somewhere. Like, I don't want to go. And it was like, oh, come. And I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, I want to chill by the pool. The sun's finally out. And I felt like that person felt some kind of way about that. But,
Another issue with big groups on vacation is if you don't reserve your table early enough, you'll get the late table and people will run out of food.
Well, no, not only that, our group was so big that the only reservations that they had was the last fucking dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, and what?
Hold on, real quick.
Talk about the food,
Wait, hold on, real quick.
the plates.
I I'm undefeated at volleyball on vacation, by the way.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yes, I am.
No, the fuck you're
That's
not.
not true.
Who? When did I lose?
When did I lose?
Nigga, what? You were, first of all, you were on my team most of the
Yeah,
Jamaica
it was.
trip.
It was. But that's why you fucking won.
No, because that's the only time me and you ever played volleyball. What are you talking about?
On vacation.
And I have proof of all of this. I have people that could vouch, and I have proof of it. It was so bad when we went to DR with the one group that my boy asked the guys from the resort to play. Mind you, I'm not gonna lie. When I was at the bar getting drinks, there was a girl there, and she was talking about how she was a professional volleyball player, right?
And you recruited
And
her?
her man was not a professional, but he played in college, right? So we're getting ready to pick teams, whatever. I'm like, I'll be a captain. I know this thing, but no one was gonna pick her because she wasn't gonna get picked first either way from the other person because one, they didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I knew. So I picked her. And then my second pick was her boyfriend. Now
So
I'm sitting there smiling. So my boy goes, "What you do?" I'm like, "What?"
Because you're a fucking cheater.
How's that-
Everyone
hold on,
that's close
hold
to you
on.
is a cheater.
How's that cheating?
You're all right. Okay.
How's that?
That's already an unfair advantage.
How's that cheating?
You
So
didn't tell
okay, so
anybody.
you're not a cheater, but you're calculating.
It's
You
called
always-
strategic. How's that
yeah,
cheating though?
You always calculate
But how's
to
that
make
cheating?
sure that you win.
But how's that cheating? That's not cheating.
You didn't give nobody else the information.
Okay, so I'm supposed to give everyone else the information. Why?
You always give yourself the upper hand.
Well, that's not cheating though.
I agree
I
with you.
played
It's
the
not
game
cheating.
fairly.
You're still calculating.
It's not my fault that she could serve the ball like 100 miles an hour and nobody could hit it back. Right? So he went and got the resort guys to play. Obviously, they play all the time. They're good.
There was one that was trash. I forgot his name, but I think was his name like Sonic or something?
No, that's
Oh, you're talking about Jamaica.
that's
I'm talking about
Jamaica.
DR.
Sorry, they all blend
I wasn't at the.
And it was to the point where, now mind you, I didn't know no one else there. I'm picking based on height and athletic build.
But you can't be, because I got hops for a short person. I stop spikes all the time.
Respectfully, I enjoy playing volleyball. I don't give a
But
fuck.
what tries to fucking
I don't
murder
give a
you?
fuck if I win or lose. I just enjoy playing the game.
Okay, so I'm one of those.
Juan is just an overly competitive person.
I am
He is.
overly competitive
He's
person.
literally all over the fucking
doing the
course.
most for nothing.
On this
Not for
side.
nothing,
On that side.
I win
on
all
this
the time.
side.
I wouldn't say all the time, but yeah.
All the time. I have not lost on vacation at volleyball.
I'm not gonna
and
say
I
all
haven't
the
played
time,
here.
but
Chris
Okay,
is
disagree.
Chris is good too.
Well, I always pick Chris. Me and Chris are always on the same
Chris
team.
is good. You guys are double team, and then you like
We
fucking-
set each other up.
You like
yeah.
spiking, and it don't matter who it is.
I don't
It
care
could
who's
be
on
a
the other
woman, and he'll still try to spike on your fucking face.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't care.
remember when we were playing in the pool?
Get
the
off-
one
yeah.
the one girl was like the when we were playing with the black
Yeah.
the brides and the black
Yes.
chicks. The one girl was like, I want her in my team. She got her arms. She looked like she go to the gym. She was talking about me. I was like, you right.
When I play dominoes with my boys, right? I have my one friend who he's not really that good at dominoes, but he's like, dude, I'm just playing for fun. I'm like, all right, so no, we don't play this for fun. Like, this is not why we play dominoes.
There's nothing in life that we do for fun.
No, it's not that.
competition.
I don't play dominoes for fun. I play dominoes to win. You're playing and you're losing and you're like, I'm still having fun. No, losing's not fun. I'm like, bro, you can't get used to that. Like, that's not how life is. Like, you don't get used to losing. Losing's not fun. Then you're going to be stuck there and you're just going to be a fucking loser. Don't do that.
Now I'm getting so serious about dominoes.
It's not just dominoes, right? So, like, I'll play...
My grandfather was like that with dominoes.
What do I play for fun? Music. I play music for fun.
Not for competition.
Everything else,
It's competition.
I'm playing to win. And I might not be... I do have a problem, though. And I will admit this.
Jeez.
No, it's not cheating. Yo, I hate when people say you're cheating when, one, I have really good memory, right? Another thing, if you're sitting next to me and you're showing me your cards and I look, how's that cheating? Why are you showing me your cards?
You should have integrity and not look at my cards.
No, you should have more common sense.
Okay,
and not
but
show me your
but
cards.
for a second, I'm like reaching for a drink or whatever, and then you look that you don't have integrity.
And then I look and I have really good memory, and I'm like, okay, she got 2 7s, a 5, and a 4.
You don't have integrity,
That's not cheating.
but there's no integrity in that.
Cheating would be
You notice how he's not saying
cheating
no.
would be I'm dealing you from the bottom of the deck. Cheating would be I pick
Having
up 2
extra
cards
Uno
at once.
cards in
I
your
pick
sleeve.
Up 2 cards.
So saying cheating is intentionally going out your way to,
Yes,
to,
yeah, absolutely. Cheating is
to sabotage
intentional.
the other
Absolutely,
person. Or
that's,
give yourself an advantage.
that's what
And
cheating
he gave
is.
himself an advantage by looking over.
You gave yourself a disadvantage by showing me your cards.
Listen,
Juan
Juan is also overly competitive
He is.
and arguing. Okay,
Yes.
he's
All
gonna win,
the fucking
even if he doesn't
time.
make sense. He's gonna just throw words together to have the last
to
word.
confuse
I will
you.
shut your fucking mic off.
I will edit your whole segment out.
He will mute me the whole time.
It's just you like.
Yeah, this episode would be you just sitting there muted.
Zero views. Play that.
What you had when you went to Miami?
Oh yeah. So for one of my birthdays in my 20s, I went to Miami with. It wasn't Miami. The point was
It was
to go
Florida,
to.
yeah.
It was Florida.
Yeah.
It was Lake
It
Worth,
was
to be specific.
Miami.
It was what?
Lake Worth. We have rented a house in Lake Worth, which is only like 30 minutes away from Miami. Anyway, we rented this house that had a pool, barbecue, blah blah. Me and my best friend are well, she's really a planner, so we planned everything to the T. The fucking
You guys had an
grocery
itinerary.
list, bitch. The grocery list, the motherfucking meals that we're gonna make, the time that we're gonna make it.
Damn, the time?
So we do this extensive grocery shopping that comes out to be like a little over $500 for like 3 days, which is a lot of fucking money. And we're having a good time at the house. We don't leave the house the entire time that we're there. Well, I don't leave the house. Some people leave the house, but we're drunk by like 11 o'clock. And Walgreens sell liquor in Florida, right? Mm-hmm. So there was a Walgreens right down the road. Went through hella tequila. Anyway, so our boy Jose was supposed to be in charge of grilling. I'm sure he didn't really give a fuck. He says he got bullied by one of the girls that were there to grill, right? So, homegirl's grilling our motherfucking chicken to ashes, bitch. Some motherfucking ashes. When I tell you that
Her chicken
chicken
looked
was
like
so
like this.
dry, it almost like disintegrated as soon as you took a bite. Like, that was
Yo,
meal.
let me get that breast.
That was meal number 1. Meal number
Was
2.
it the same chick that bought it?
No. Well,
Oh.
I mean,
Everybody paid for
yeah,
it, right?
Oh, okay.
Everybody paid for
But
it.
was it? It wasn't the same chick that
Planned it. No.
planned it, okay.
No, it was another chick. Meal number 2. I don't know what the fuck ends up happening. One of the girls is supposed to cook. She ends up getting shit faced. I think she would burn down the kitchen. So I end up going to make the food. That meal turned out fine. Anyway. We're in the pool. It's probably like 11:30 in the fucking morning. Wasted. We at that point.
Yo, when
I think,
you said 11:30, I thought she was about to say night.
no,
11:30 in the morning, wasted.
Yeah.
And the meal was cooked and the food was already burned?
no,
Or is it
No,
separate
no,
time?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, damn, what the hell?
Dinner is when the meals were fucked up, and we would cook dinner like around 6.
Oh, so this is the next day.
Yeah, or one of the days at this point.
Everything's blurry.
Right.
Everything's
Who
blurry.
even knows?
Her memories are crisp.
We're in the fucking pool. It's me, Jose, and my best friend. We're just talking. Obviously, we know by now that I
Who?
fucking stutter.
You and who?
Jose and my best friend.
Oh, I thought you said your best friend Jose. I was like,
No.
since when?
Jose's my nigga though. We're in the
Not
pool.
one being jealous.
We know that, right? We know that I
No.
stutter. And for some reason, your girl was talking in fucking tongues. I don't even know what I was saying, but for some reason, I had said it backwards, like in the backwards order. And Jose looks at me and goes, Mimo, what? And I was like,
Okay, Yoda.
and then I said, figure it the fuck out. Like,
Mima,
I can't go back and say what I said.
Mima was there talking about burn the chicken was. Or burn the chicken was. Yo. Sometimes when Mimo gets stuck, right? Which doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's been getting a little better.
It has been getting a little better. Here, at
I'm
least.
just taking my time speaking now. So instead of the problem with stuttering is that my brain is so fast. I could say 3 sentences in my brain before my mouth says a word.
Yes.
And that's why I'd be like,
That's why I get stuck sometimes.
Yeah, me
like I'll
too.
get stuck and I'll be like,
Well,
I also
clearly
know-
we're all neurodivergent, so that's
Yeah.
why we're like that.
I'm pretty sure it comes from 1, my trauma.
Yes.
2, growing up, well, I had multiple siblings. Motherfuckers cut everybody off. I always felt like I had to fight to fucking get a
be
word
heard.
in.
To be heard.
Which led...
Let me do some Reiki on your throat.
Please do. Please
Reiki.
do.
hold on. Oh, never mind.
Pause. Why? You being weird.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything about.
You were gonna say something. Clearly.
No, I wasn't.
What did you think? That you thought something
I
else and then...
misunderstood what you said.
Oh, okay.
What did you?
What did you
say?
think I said?
I don't know, something about let me do
Raking
this
the
on your
pussy? Like-
throat.
Oh.
That's what she said. She
Yeah,
said, let me-
Reiki.
let me-
Oh. So you didn't.
Let me
hear
do
the
Reiki on
Reiki.
you. Yeah, but I mispronounced it. It's Reiki.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, I heard raking. Let me rake your throat. That's what I heard.
Hey yo.
So I was like, wait a second.
Oh, well, damn.
Anyway,
how
yeah.
does one go about this?
I was talking in tongues, and it is what it is. Figure it out. If you don't know, then let's just keep it moving. We don't gotta talk about
at
that anymore.
11:30 a.m. drunk is crazy.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is that everybody says they had such a good time that trip, and I was like, damn, I wish we would have left the house. Like, besides to go get liquor, but
So you did leave the house.
we did just to go get
Just to
liquor.
go get more
But the
liquor.
and we did go out to dinner once.
The also when we went to Cancun, right?
Oh.
So I planned a family. We planned a family vacation. My family and your family. Your obviously our immediate family, right? And come to find out that my son's mother also had a family vacation planned the week before ours, and it was
Same exact
at the same resort.
It was the same resort.
Yeah,
It was
the
same
resort.
exact resort.
Right? So Mason, he's my youngest son, was at the resort 1 week, came home that Saturday. I mean,
Was
that
right back.
Sunday, and went right back Tuesday.
Right back to the same
So
resort.
it's like I'm
Kid
like,
is living the life,
I'm like,
bro.
yo, the people at the resort are gonna be like,
Are you a twin?
oh yeah, exactly, like like there's a lot
I'm
of
sure the Spanish people are like, I identical son. You know, like
What are the odds?
And then he ended up hating that dude Luigi that works there because he just saw so much of him, the Zumba guy.
Yeah, yeah.
That he was like, Dad, he's so annoying. Can we please?
Bro, Mason was unfazed by...
Yeah, he was like,
saw this shit
Yeah,
last
no, he's telling us like, oh yeah, the restaurant's
No,
this
this is
way.
gonna be here.
They're gonna do this at this time.
Mason knew
so he was your
where
tour
to go.
guide.
He was our tour guide.
Yeah, facts.
But he was so over it. It's like he had deja vu for
Yeah.
for a
2
week.
weeks.
Which is crazy.
2 weeks is a long time to be on vacation.
We ended up booking the same because she told me she was like, oh, I'm going. I had booked the trip, right, and then she had told me, oh yeah, we're going to Cancun as well. So I was like, oh cool. So I was like, oh, where you staying? So she sent me the resort, and I'm like,
That's what I just booked.
you're fucking shitting me. And I sent her our itinerary, right, and she goes, no way. I was like, yo, just leave them. Just leave them. That way I only have to buy one flight.
Yo.
It would have been dope though if we booked it like at the day that they were leaving to get there at the same time. So that way Mason never had to.
Mason never
that's
left.
Pretty smart, and you save a one-way ticket.
Mason's like, damn, bro, I'm getting on this plane to come right the fuck back
Yeah,
here.
yup. That kid was tan.
He was.
Bro, he was tearing up that steak though.
And I had an allergic reaction. I don't know if it was to the fucking sun or to the lotion combined with the sun.
Because it's a different sun out there.
Yes, but it is a different sun. No, it's the UV rays are stronger because you're closer
Yeah, no, but it's
to
not-
the
but
equator. It's
not
the
a
same
but
sun.
It's not a different sun.
It's not a
bro.
different sun. It's the same sun.
Yo, when you said that shit, I was dying. I'm like, no.
Bro,
it's because the sun is different here.
but you know what I meant.
No, it's not.
And I wound up being under an umbrella for like 3 hours painting because I was trying to stay away from the sun.
Dia de los Muertos. You were painting the little skull thingy.
That was the last full day we were there. The next day we were coming home. But the same thing happened to me in Jamaica. I wound up getting a rash, and I think it was the lotion because I used the same lotion in Cancun that I used in Jamaica. Because then when we went to what was the
DR.
one? Then when we went to DR, I was fine.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not bringing this fucking lotion. I'm good.
Well, when we went to DR, we forgot. None of us put sunscreen on the first
Oh
day.
my god,
Yo.
bro! Why did we think that it was a good idea? Fucking first day, we're like, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna baste. We're gonna baste a little bit. We thought because we but the fact
My
that
logic
Chris,
is the first 2 days I tan the most. So my logic was, okay, I'm not gonna put sunscreen on because I
Well,
want
that's
to
because
tan.
you stopped tanning after that.
And then we fucking burned.
we burned. The fact that
you only gonna
Chris,
get but
the
so
fact
dark.
that Chris didn't put any fucking sunblock on, the fact that Jason didn't
know.
they had lost their
Well,
fucking
I
mind.
think Jason did, but
Not
also
en-
when you
not
go
none of us
enough.
did.
No,
None of us.
none of
when
us
you go in the
did.
water too, you gotta reapply.
We
burned.
yeah, we
Yeah.
burned.
We all burned except for
shit
Jasmine. Jasmine was the only one that didn't burn.
Yeah, she was
We
perfectly
couldn't-
fine.
because she kept coming in and out and going underneath the umbrella.
Yeah, lounging and shit.
lounging. We
well,
stood
Jasmine
in,
loves to lounge on
yes,
vacation.
but
She
we
brings her
stood
books.
in the pool.
Yeah,
She goes by the
burning.
pool, has her
Bullshitting.
drink, and reads her books. She
We-
doesn't play volleyball. Like
Yeah.
she's there to relax.
We were playing volleyball, burning up. My cheeks
Literally.
were
It's
It's probably a good
burning.
thing that Jasmine doesn't play volleyball.
Me and Jason had we had bought.
Why? Because you would be super competitive, or you would
Or
scale it
'cause-
back.
What if she sucks and then she has to be on my team?
Right, I knew that's what Juan is like. Oh, but what if I lose if she's on my team? Shut the fuck up.
I almost broke your face.
That's yeah,
Bro,
My,
if
my
you
man was
didn't go
actually
like
very
this-
upset. He
I don't
was
care.
so mad.
if you
he thought
if
that you took
didn't
it
go like
way
this,
yeah.
she nosebleed.
He's lucky I'm quick with my reflexes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, no. Because he wasn't
Listen-
spiking on me, bitch.
I was spiking it. I'm spiking on anybody.
And I blocked it.
Remember
I
that
was
guy,
spiking on anybody.
Derek? He was like, oh.
Mother Teresa could be on the other side. And I'm spiking it on her too.
And you go in hell.
Remember that guy?
I'm spiking it there too.
Remember Derek? Remember Derek in Jamaica
Yeah.
with the girl? He goes there every
Month.
every month.
Yeah, every month. Because he's from Canada.
Yes,
And he has a
he
wife in
married
Jamaica.
a girl in Jamaica. They were
has a
waiting
baby
for the
there.
papers, but he was
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Oh, he was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
let
he
him
was-
spike on me. I was like, "Fuck you, Derek!
Hey, yo.
Stop the what?"
I thought you said I let him spike.
No, I didn't let him.
Oh.
And then we were in conversation, and I was like, "I'm not that competitive," and he was like,
Yes, you are.
He was like,
She's just as
you don't
competitive
even.
as I
I am. He's like, you don't even know
I don't
me, and
think
you
she
were like,
takes it as far as you
Because
go.
she can't. She doesn't have the athletic abilities that I do.
what?
Maybe she
That's
just
what it
has
is.
integrity,
No, she
I-
has no athletic abilities. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
okay.
bro.
She said she
Jojo,
has hops. She jokes.
I do have hops. I stopped Derek from fucking spiking on
Flex
me.
your muscle really quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Flex your
No,
muscle.
I don't want to, because I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't want to do it.
You
to you.
mean you
wanna
don't
embarrass
want to embarrass Juan?
I don't want to embarrass you.
I don't got muscles and that's okay.
Oh shit.
I'm tired.
And this is me all on my off game. I'm actually just starting to get back.
Juan's like, oh, I wish I could move my shoulder again.
My shoulder feels a lot better now, so
Okay.
fuck you.
All right. You should have been like,
No, but I do want to go play volleyball though.
Yeah, I'm
there's
down.
there's a
I'm down,
volleyball
too.
net. Can you play, or are
Or
you still being a
softball.
bitch?
No, I could play in this. I could probably play by August. I can't do like
Anything crazy, yeah.
Anything crazy for at least 2.5
and
months.
volleyball's a lot of overhead. So
And exactly. I'm back in the gym, and I'm doing all the
Slowly.
rehab shit. So I'll be good by August probably.
Okay. Well, good. Let's get some volleyball games in.
Whoever's down, unless you're like 6'8", then stay the
then
fuck
be
up.
on my team.
Yo, facts.
Yeah.
Not on Juan's team.
Nah, be on my team. It's funny though, because not just because you're tall doesn't mean you're gonna be good. Because that one big ass dude in Jamaica
First of all, if
was
I'm
trash.
Oh yeah.
That dude sucked.
His girl was good.
Yeah, but he
I don't
sucked.
remember.
He was. I felt so bad too, because I'm like, this big for nothing ass motherfucker. I'm glad I
Doesn't
didn't pick
mean
you.
you're good at everything just because you're big.
No, that's what I'm saying though.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dude that was on the basketball team when I was in high school. We used to tell him, he's like, yo, you big for nothing.
There's guys that
That's
I
so
work
mean.
with.
It is
that-
mean, but we were in high school.
There's
we
guys that I work
We're
with
not
that
thinking
are
about
big
your
for
feelings in
nothing.
high school.
Right, kids are mean in school.
Like I'm not thinking about how this is gonna affect you in life.
Clearly.
Speaking of school, it's the end of the school year. Congrats to all the grads.
Yes, congratulations
to all the kids that are out here.
A huge
graduating.
milestone.
Make sure
to
you
graduate.
smile in those pictures because
Right.
ain't nothing to smile after that.
There's still
plenty
stuff to smile after that.
It's just very few in between things.
Real life comes. You're
I'm
no
just kidding.
longer waking up
But
to go to
congrats
school.
to the grads and congrats to the dads. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day, guys.
Shout out to the present dads. We appreciate you.
Fuck all the deadbeats.
You are important.
Yeah,
You
all the
matter.
deadbeats can go suck
You're
a dick.
appreciated. And yeah.
Only the real
Except
dad.
my dad. Fuck you.
And with that,
And that's the first one. That's definitely the first one. That's coming out today. Matter of fact, no, that's
It's
coming
coming out
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Lo voy a decir en español también, mamagüevo.
God
vete
damn.
pa'l carajo.
Being that you watch the story, he watches
Yo.
your stories, so
Let's say a love letter in Spanish to my dad.
all right.
I should have my own segment, and it should be a reel. It's just gonna be me sitting there, and I'm gonna be like, desde los 5 años no te veo.
Tú me dices que me ama, pero no te creo.
I can't come up with something.
Vives en Nueva York, pero nunca te veo. ¿Cuándo me vas a ver, papi? And then a tear.
Yo lo que tengo es un deseo de verte otra vez. You gotta do it in English.
I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure he speaks English. I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
you don't know if he speaks English?
I'm pretty
That's
sure he
crazy.
does. He lives in New York. Let's be for real. He's been here since before I was
Well, your
born.
mom speaks English, so
He doesn't speak fatherhood for sure.
You know what hood he doesn't live in? Oh my god!
This shouldn't be as funny as it is.
I know.
It's
Oh my
actually-
god, you fucking assholes. So you know how we were hanging out on Thursday and you guys were like making all the father's jokes and shit? Peyton tried it with me the other day. What the fuck did he say? He said, oh yeah, he was like, well, you could take me to my dad's because you're not going to have anything to do on Father's Day anyway.
Damn,
Yeah.
Damn,
And I was
Peyton.
like, oh, you took a book from my friends?
He's like, I'm taking that for later.
He was
I'm gonna
like,
put this in my pocket.
he was like, it was kind of fucked up, but it was really funny. I was like, yeah, we all have dark
And you're
humor over
fucking
here.
done. That's the first and last daddy
Right,
joke you got.
right. It's still an open store.
But yeah, so we definitely got to try to book something next year.
Oh my God, please.
5-day cruise is way too long.
I haven't been on a cruise.
We should go on a adult cruise, like no kids, because the last one we went to was a family trip. There's just mad kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Adult only, that'd probably be fire as hell. Never been on one of those. So, oh yeah, another thing, when we were on the cruise, there was upside down pineapples in some of the rooms, and I'm like, a family vacation, y'all out here.
They're getting it in.
Y'all out here trying to
What does that
steal
mean?
fathers and
Upside
mothers.
down.
It means
It's
you're
a swinger.
swingers.
Yeah, it means
Oh,
you're
I
swingers.
didn't know.
Pineapples means you're swinger.
Like an actual fruit pineapple?
yeah.
And
Well, a sign. The people
there's
buy a sign.
or they'll wear shirts. They'll
they'll
have a
wear
necklace.
shirts.
They
I
don't
didn't
bring-
Or-
know
yeah.
pineapple is the universal signal for
for
swingers.
swingers.
yeah. Or they'll have like a mat that
Yes.
in front of their doors.
Yes, with a
Interesting.
pineapple.
Swingers. Honestly,
Speaking of swingers, make sure you guys swing your way to the comments and to the
link and
like button
subscribe.
and to the subscribe button
And to share.
And,
And swing your way into Juan's pants.
when we appreciate this, do
Mostly
not do
men.
that.
Swing your
Don't
way
do that.
into these nuts.
Let him know if you want to swing with him.
Swing your way into my dad's DMs.
Joe.
And ask him where has he been and where's the milk.
He swung straight out of her life.
He struck out.
Basically, I want you to tell me that everything.